So this video was originally going to talk about how they took down 2 more of my videos after they had given me the first strike, but I'm like, you know what? Let's let bygones be bygones. With that being said, have you ever wanted to look like a robot? Me personally, I'd want to look like the robot devil from Futurama, and whoever you choose to be can be a reality for the small sum of $140,000. You want to look like Sonny from iRobot? Done. You want to be made of gold like C-3PO? I will hate you forever, but done. You want to look like Rodney Copperbottom from the god-awful movie Robots? Now that's where I draw the line. But according to multiple articles, a Chinese influencer in humanoid costume faces classic boyfriend question in hometown. Or for people who don't talk like AI generated text, Chinese influencer spends $140,000 to become an android and shocks rural villagers. Now, apparently the first title is referring to some kind of matchmaking event this village puts on, and despite this girl looking the way she does, they still went on with everything. And it's like, why would her looking like a robot stop other people from finding a partner? If anything, she's guaranteed not to find a partner. Just look at how all the other women look in the village, and I'm not insulting them, but that's like trying to get a supermodel to match with someone from an indigenous tribe. They'd rather stick to what they know and not someone who might have a mental issue, or at least some kind of futuristic body dysmorphia to where you look at yourself in the mirror and you don't see enough technology on you. You're like, I'm such a loser, my body can't store any data. Why don't I got an exoskeleton? But it says that 30-year-old Douyin streamer Dalaocean has taken the app by storm with her incredible robot-like features. And if you guys didn't know, Douyin is the Chinese version of TikTok. It's owned by the same company and they have the same exact logo. And obviously, I'm not from mainland China and I'm not about to fuck with my phone to make it think I'm from China. And I did check on RedNote if they had an account, but unless you can download Douyin or whatever the hell it's called, nothing, and I mean nothing, comes up when you Google search this person. When you look up her name, Google thinks you meant to look up Dalmatian. And then if you're more specific and say Douyin streamer Dalaocean, these are the only 3 articles that pop up. These 2 saying the exact same thing word for word, bar for bar. So I guess on China's internet, she's going crazy. But with all this Trump nonsense we got going on, China is not our priority. You know what I mean? But here's the video that went viral of her on Douyin.
姐姐，你喜欢听我叫你姐姐，我害羞不好意思叫姐姐。你今天要求我把姐姐的蝴蝶结紧紧的结结，再也不会聊天空，也慢慢的进入雾，太阳来了有点慢了。
你们的男朋友？没得呀，马上把那个小伙子牵过来。没得，我把我哥哥介绍。你来叫我。现在给你介绍个男朋友。没得，我。
Now, I did not add that sound at the end, that came with the original video, but just look at how unsettling her face is. What is it called? Uncanny Valley? This is how some people's sleep paralysis demon looks like. This is like those guys who pretend to be statues, only she's not covering herself in toxic paint. But as you can see, this girl spent $140,000 on plastic surgery to get her face to look like a robot. I don't know if any of you are thinking that she actually turned herself into a robot, but I was actually able to find her Douyin account. Apparently, you can just go to Douyin.com. Who knew? But she has videos of herself where she isn't a robot. She also has 5 million followers, which is crazy to think about. There's basically a parallel universe to TikTok in China that we have no idea about. I bet you there's a Chinese version of Charli D'Amelio and all the other top TikTokers on Douyin. We call them Douyiners. But like, this girl is no different than those cosplay accounts we see on TikTok, only she spent the money to make her face look like that instead of just adding makeup or prosthetics. And I know she adds those lines and everything on her face to give herself that robot look, but she's like really into this. Like, her most recent video is of her in full costume acting like this old lady's robot maid. And then this video looks animated or even AI generated, but it's not. And I like how she's never in character around people her own age. They're always way older than her, as to confuse why she's even there. These people probably think this is the robot their government sent to euthanize them. But out of all the things you can spend $140,000 on, looking like a robot was not an option I even thought was viable. But hey, when you think about it, she's just trying to be 2 steps ahead of everyone. I know you guys heard about them sex robots Japan is trying to perfect when seemingly no one asked them to. But now when those start hitting the market, she'd be like, look, you get the best of both worlds without having to try to explain to someone why you bought a sex robot. But hey guys, if you want to see more of her videos, like I said, you can go to Douyin.com. And then because this is a Chinese app, this is what you have to look up to find her. I don't know what it says, but if you want to pause the video, take a screenshot, and then copy and paste it in the search bar, you'll find her. I think I just went to Google Translate and typed in Dalmatian, whatever the hell, and then this was what Google Translate gave me, and then that's how I found her. But I'm pretty sure if you just... right here. black screen with this. If you have an iPhone, screenshot and it'll let you copy and paste it. Yeah, guys, the first video I uploaded before this, around 12 o'clock, was pre-recorded. This one is not. I mean, all my videos are pre-recorded, technically, if you really think about it, but I meant days pre-recorded. And also, I'm in the process of moving, if you can see, got empty shelves right there. But until tomorrow, peace!